You thought the Automatico was amazing? Or maybe even the Hellregal. You thought you could get some good kills with these things? I like to call them the Auto Pleb and the Hell Noob. There's only people that don't know how to aim are the people using it. It's really simple. You just aim it to the body and spray and pray. But what if I told you there's a new gun that just trumps both of these out of the water? The machine pistol. This beauty comes with the Turning Tides DLC, and all you gotta do is perform 50 kills with the Automatico and destroy 5 boats with the AT rockets. Now I gotta say, DICE needs some help with creating these missions, because who in the right mind thinks using AT rockets on boats was an easy thing? Let's talk about this. But if you somehow figure out that you just have to destroy boats with AT rockets that are of the enemy team, this generally works on In the Name of Tassar maps where you have boats that are just stationary. You can just shoot at them and blow them up and you'll get that achievement pretty much. This beauty can be used to do some serious damage. Now, I really don't know how to feel about this, whether it's a gun that is just for the noobs or whether it's a gun that actually requires some skill to use, because it only holds 16 bullets and it's got a fire rate of 1,200 rounds per minute. So you're gonna basically empty that clip in less than a second. But if somebody with a shotgun happens to come along, you're gonna completely destroy them just because of how fast this fires. It trumps the Automatico and it trumps the Hellregal out of the water. But this is where it gets a little bit complicated, and I haven't seen anybody talk about this because this gun is actually the most difficult gun to use. And you might just be scratching your head going, "Oh, wait a second, dude, what the heck do you mean? How's this the most difficult gun to use when it's actually the most easiest gun to use?" And I'm going to explain how in this video, because there's a trick and a technique that you need to master. It's actually 2 techniques. The first one, which is probably the easiest, and you probably have already mastered this, is knowing how to move. And you need to move with cover and lots of sliding. You're gonna have to slide. And recently DICE nerfed the sliding, but you can master this to work for getting into cover, which is really important because this draws into the next point. You're gonna be reloading a lot. I mean, a lot. And this is why running with cover is important. Now, this is the second technique. This one is actually a little bit difficult and it requires mastering reload canceling with a really quick switching technique. And this is how you're going to dominate. Now, in order to make your life easier, I'm going to be magnifying the bullet count in the bottom right. That way you can understand the technique that needs to be done. When the bullets have reached the number you're looking for, you can switch to your secondary and back to your primary and then fire away. And that cancels the reload animation so you can fire off a lot faster. So let me just show what a regular reload looks like for this gun. He reloads one entire clip of 8 bullets and another entire clip of 8 bullets. And in order to reload cancel, you want to be looking at that bullet count. The moment it hits 16, you want to fire again. So let's look at a timer of how long it takes for me just holding down my primary shoot button, which is my left click on my mouse, on just a regular reload. So here it is, regular reload. I'm still holding down my fire button, so when it finishes, he can fire again, and he fires again. Now look, I'm going to reload cancel in 3, 2, and it's slightly faster. Now this can be mastered to be even better. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky because it actually takes about 15 bullets to take down an opponent at medium range. Close range, you can finish him off in about 8, but medium range, it takes about 15. So you have that 1 extra bullet left in there. So let me show you what happens when that occurs. You cannot reload cancel. It actually is harder for you. So you have to keep an eye on this and be very mindful about your bullets. So let me just show you how long it takes when there's actually just 1, 2, or even 3 bullets remaining in the gun. You want to reload cancel for clips only, for full magazine clips in there. So let's look. So I'm going to bring it down to about 1 bullet and reload. Now look what happens on reload cancel here. It takes way too long. You can't even reload cancel. You could reload cancel at 15 and fire away or whatnot, but it just takes way too long. And the reason I say this is because let's look at reload cancel technique number 2. And this is where you only reload to 8 bullets. And this is even faster than waiting for the full 16. And this is what makes this gun super effective. And this takes a bit of focus looking at the bullet count and obviously practicing this out, because in real action, you're going to have to move, get cover, and get back into action. But let's just show you how fast an 8-bullet reload is. Keep an eye on the bullet count and how fast this occurs. I think you guys get the idea here. At an 8-bullet reload count, that is absolutely incredibly fast, and if you're moving a lot and taking those shots off, the enemy has no chance to really react properly to this, and it sure as heck beats a reload where he's putting in a full clip and a couple of bullets afterwards. Even if you were trying to reload cancel on those, doing the 8-bullet reload count is super effective. But I have to warn you guys about a proper way to reload cancel, because this can actually hurt you, and this is where I mentioned this actually requires some skill. If you have just a few bullets remaining in the gun, you must empty those out, or if it's at 8, it's fine to work from there, but you must empty them out because it actually hurts you to reload cancel, and this is why. So let me bring it down to just about 4 bullets. Let's just say 4. It could even be 1, it could be whatever. But if it's less than 8, watch how long the reload cancel happens. I'm going to reload, and the moment I see that clip enter, I'm going to switch back, but it didn't do it. So it takes a little bit longer. So let's try it again. Let's reload, wait till the number pops in, and switch back. That was actually longer than an 8-bullet clip reload. So let's look at the 8 clip. 8's there, and we're back, and we're firing away. Now with 1 bullet, watch, it's the same thing. Look. It's just longer. You have to wait till that number comes in, and then you can fire. It's slightly longer. So in order to maximize the potential of this gun, I recommend using the 8-bullet reload cancel, and you can unleash a lot more bullets. The 16-bullet, of course, if you have the opportunity, go for it, but still apply the reload cancel when you can. Just practice it. It makes you play so much better. And this gun, if you play it with technique of aiming at the upper neck or the head and just bursting away with it, you can take out anybody at any range. And this is where I mentioned it takes some skill, because the reload cancel and the movement is very important. A total noob is going to get wrecked with this thing. They're just going to spray out the entire clip and start reloading and wait until the reload. That's the only way DICE really balanced it. But realistically, just a reload issue of being the only way to balance a gun is actually one of the worst ways, because now we know there's a reload cancel technique. And obviously, if smart, skilled player like myself, or now you guys, can apply this and just totally dominate the battlefield with the gun that I believe needs to be nerfed in more ways than just a long reload technique. But now that you know, go and abuse this, and hopefully DICE is gonna maybe nerf this or fix it. But I guess this is also a good time to ask you guys, what is a good way to balance a weapon? I actually like this weapon a lot, considering now it takes some skill to be really, really good on the battlefield. See, it's an easy gun for anybody to use, but it takes some skill to master and absolutely dominate the battlefield, and that is the formula for making not only a good weapon, but also a good game. So maybe future guns need to have some sort of similar formula to this. Easy to use, but at the same time, only the skilled are the ones who dominate the battlefield. But I want to know what you guys think, and if you think there's a better way of balancing weapons. Like maybe just adding a predictable recoil pattern that can be dominated for an experienced player. But that seems to be something that a lot of games are currently using, because Counter-Strike does it and Rainbow Six Siege is going to be doing it. So maybe that's not the right formula to go for Battlefield. I feel maybe this reload cancel technique might just be the next big thing. And now, before I close out this video, I do want to thank Broadcat for also sponsoring me, because if you guys remember, there was a giveaway in my previous video about winning a Kone Amo mouse and a Con Pro headset. And now the contest is over, and it was a Christmas and New Year's holiday type of giveaway, but now it's over and we've selected the winners. Snuckersen, congratulations, you've won the Kone Amo mouse. It's an absolutely amazing mouse. I currently use it, and I've even made a video about it in the previous video about why it's such a good mouse. And also, Ash Avesta, congratulations on winning the Con headset. Now, I'm going to be hosting future giveaways in my videos. I'll post it randomly within the video. I just won't tell you guys when it happens, but when it does, and you guys who are actively watching my videos, you'll be the lucky ones to win or be able to enter in these prizes that I'm going to be giving out. Don't forget to check out the Broadcat products. They're absolutely amazing. I stand by them fully because I use them continuously in my everyday gaming. Like, these are really good, and I have lots of details on them in my previous videos on things I've explained, like finding your best sensitivity and so on and so forth. But before I bore you guys out, I'm going to probably just end it here and say thank you for watching this video. And if you want to see more like this, let me know in the comments down below about what type of cool content you're looking forward to see. and I'll create it, because you guys probably don't know this, and there's some huge changes that are going to be coming in. Slowly but surely they're going to be happening, and I can't really talk about it right now, but expect some really cool content that I know you guys enjoy. It's just I couldn't put in the effort and time into it because obviously the whole YouTube drama that's been happening with the views and ad issues. But that's another topic, and I want to say thank you guys again for watching this video. Please leave a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and check out some other videos on screen right now, and I'm going to catch you guys later.